Wow. A ton of people were inspired by you on that 5-day challenge. You know that, right? I got a ton of text messages about Andreas, and people were asking about you. Like, first of all, there's no way this guy's 16. Second of all, there's no way this guy's this smart and 16. People were looking up to you. Grown adults were. And I just want to congratulate you for how many people you've inspired. And I want to thank you, bro, for all of the time that you spent with us.
It's like I don't even know. Like, it doesn't even feel like I'm inspiring anyone. Because I couldn't attend the calls that much because I was away. But I jumped on and I saw there's a lot of value. You guys, like, so much value you're giving out. But I jumped on like day 2, I think day 3. And it was like, I stayed on. But I learned a lot, actually. It's so interesting because it doesn't even feel like I'm inspiring anyone. But I have so much, like, content out there and stuff like I'm posting, and then that can actually inspire someone without even me knowing or anything.
Yeah, welcome, Andreas. So give a quick intro, background of yourself. How old are you? Where are you from? And we'll go from there.
So I'm 16. My name's Andreas and started UGC almost 2 years ago. My goal is to hit $10,000 a month before 2026 finishes. I'm just here to learn and grow my UGC business, so I'm excited.
What got you even into UGC in the first place? Because this is not like an average like 16-year-old thing, you know?
Yeah, I mean, my sister, she put me kind of into this UGC thing. She like heard about it because it was a bit popular back in like 2022. People were like talking about it, 2023 or something, or even 2024. I don't know. I don't remember. 2 years ago, my sister got me into it because she's like kind of not too confident on camera, and I had like actor experience, and this whole thing kind of came about, and she made my portfolio. We did some like test videos for like some random items around the house, and they were kind of bad at first because we didn't really know what we were doing. Yeah, it grew from there. I think I've only been doing UGC for 1.5 years, and for the past 6 months or so, I've been taking it a bit more like serious instead of just half-assing. Because obviously I had that limitation in my mind that I'm too young. But now I see more value because like a lot of brands are looking for young creators. So now I'm doubling down on everything and I'm looking to expand. So
wow, wonderful. Yeah. So you said you're starting to take it more serious, and back then you're kind of half-assing it. So what did that transition kind of look like? What's the difference between the content you're creating now and maybe the style of content that you're creating now versus like back then? What's changed so far?
It's more like intentional, because now, before I was just creating just for the sake of actually posting, but now I'm thinking about every video I'm posting, thinking about the caption I'm posting, for example, on Instagram or something, like put the examples or short like videos. And honestly, it's just more intentional with what I'm doing now, because before I actually didn't have like a clear roadmap or any clear goals. Because I had that $10,000 a month goal in the back of my mind, but I was like, no way I'm going to hit that. And then I started to see people actually hitting $10,000 a month from UGC, all this stuff. And then now it's coming to the point where, like the other night, I was like putting the maths together. I have like some retainer for $1,500 and some other like CPM retainers, and I'm putting the maths together, and like it's actually coming. It's not like a fantasy anymore. It's coming into real life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it's just
real. It's tangible.
Yeah, it's real. It's coming faster than I expected. I'm still far away, but it's coming soon, so I can feel it.
Fill everybody in before we jump to your goals. And like, it's so inspiring. You're so young. You have such big goals to be like around UGC and what you can accomplish, and you're now realizing that it's possible. So fill everybody in on like what you've accomplished like so far in the UGC industry. What about your past like 6 months or 3 months in UGC? What did that kind of look like month by month? How much did you make, and how much impact did you create in the industry?
Yeah, I think around 6 months ago, I was kind of like getting my mind more around UGC, as in like I was researching more on how to pitch, because I'm going to be honest, I never really pitched last year, like barely pitched, and I got pretty much all of my collaborations like inbounds. And I just started to realize, holy shit, I need to pitch. Like I'm leaving so much on the table because I'm not reaching out to brands. And I look at my portfolio and my Instagram, and I have like so much more potential than I did. And I started to research, and that's when I came across your videos on how to pitch. I originally tried to start pitching like manually, and it didn't really work out because I didn't have like a good pitching template or anything. And I came across the video and I went into the UGC world. It felt like I hit a gold mine because there's so much information I never heard about, with like all of this treating UGC like a business, or having this whole different mindset shift on UGC. And I started to explore more in the UGC world. I started to like implement how I reply to brands with like the way you kind of position yourself. I don't know how to explain it. Like the business side of things, I was trying to be too desperate when I'm pitching to brands, but now I have that different view as a creator. And then I was actually talking to you with joining the UGC Academy. You told me about Q4, and I actually never heard about Q4 in my life. I had no idea it was a big thing, Q4. And you told me about this, like, joining the UGC Academy before Q4 like starts. And I researched it. I saw the academy. I saw like the value you're giving with it, and I joined up. And ever since then, I've been joining the course. I've been going through the modules, and I'm learning so much. I'm seeing so many results. I think my only goal now is, I'm not like desperate to hit $10,000 a month. Obviously, I'm still a kid. My parents, they work, so I don't have to like pay rent or anything. But it's just, I'm here because I'm trying to set up like proper systems for obviously when I go back to school, because now I'm on school holiday. So I don't want to be enslaved by this UGC thing, like working this, like having this in my mind 24/7, because I still want to go, obviously do sports and hang out with friends and stuff. So setting up like a proper system, like in a way where I don't have to think about it 24/7. That's my main goal for the next couple of weeks. So, but I'm seeing a lot of results with pitching and getting brand deals. So
yeah, that's amazing. Wow. You said the UGC World and UGC Academy have really impacted you. So what are the top maybe couple things that you realized and you learned and you implemented from the UGC World and UGC Academy that you're bringing into 2026 with you?
Probably like the urgency, because I heard like 2027, the creator economy is going to be like worth $1 trillion. And we're so early in this UGC thing, like people are going to start to realize about this, and everyone's going to start to become creators. The fact that I'm already in this space so early really like flipped the switch in me, where I was like, oh my God, I have to actually start, and I have to actually start implementing all the stuff that you're teaching, which is like keeping everything organized as a system, having like a proper business. Before it was just all like all over the place, and I didn't really know what everything is. Now I have, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I know exactly what you mean, brother. Yeah. And for you, what was like the number one system that you learned about, and you're like, wow, I need to put this in because I know it's going to change my business, my content, my outreach, my pitching for the rest of my life, the rest of my career?
Yeah, definitely pitching. So there are a lot of like softwares out there you can pitch, like now because AI, there's so much tools with AI, and just from that, it comes with like having a to-do list. Because before, like I didn't have a to-do list. I had no idea what I was gonna do, and actually like, because I use Notion now, and I have a systemized like to-do list where I have everything, all my UGC collaborations in one folder, I guess, and those are my two main systems right now. Obviously, I have Canva. I use Canva to template scripts, and that's pretty much a system with like invoices and scripting. That's a separate type of system. But my main system right now is definitely Bento, which is a pitching system, and Notion at the moment. So I want to really like master those, and there's so many other systems out there you can implement, but I'm just taking it step by step, so I don't want to be overwhelmed with everything because there's so much stuff out.
I remember seeing in the UGC World and UGC Academy groups, you had a huge win over like Christmas break for your parents. So for those who did not like see that, explain what that was and how that happened.
Yeah, so my parents own a jumping castle hire business, and it's a good business. We make good income from it, and pretty much I kind of run the marketing, the UGC side of things, and I started to implement like making UGC videos for them, and I was doing that throughout last year. And Christmas time came along, we sat down and we thought, because every year we always make a Christmas offer, because people just hire the jumping castles and they deliver it back to our warehouse. And I did like a short UGC video. I implemented all the like stuff I've been learning with my good UGC skills, and I made a really good UGC video, and we boosted the video, and sooner or later, like 72 hours, we had people messaging us, and we made like $7,000, $6,000 just from one weekend from that Christmas hire, which is much more than we usually make in a weekend.
Wow.
Now this skill that I have, I can use it for so many other things in life, especially if I have my own business. I know the skills, especially if I'm going to hire UGC creators or my parents' business. But yeah, it's a pretty cool thing I can do for my parents, which is something I never thought I could have done.
Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing, bro. I think that you're making such a big impact in the industry, not just on the UGC side. You just said that you made your parents $6,000 to $7,000 on a weekend through your UGC. That's insane. And you're carrying that over to other brands and other companies that you're, working for, and the impact that you're creating with this one skill is insane, you know? So for those boys that are maybe teenagers or even early 20s watching this like video right now, what would you tell them when they're on the edge of like taking that step, you know, starting their UGC journey and going all in? What would you tell them?
You're not going to expect results in the first week or the first day. It's just all about sticking in and actually researching it. And if you don't have hunger, there's nothing I can tell you, because hunger, it carries across into everything in life. If you don't want to like succeed in this, you're not going to succeed. If you don't want to succeed in gaining big muscles, you're not going to, you know, you need to have the discipline first of all, and you need to start like researching and start having urgency, because if you're like being patient for all of this stuff, it's never going to come. You have to be impatient and you have to act now. You have to act fast. I think if you procrastinate too much on having everything perfect, you're going to lead to minimal results. So just start now.
Wow.
I'm still young, so, you know, just still learning along the way. I don't know.
Yeah. How are you managing like school and UGC at the same time?
Yeah, now it's the school holiday. So I had like, I'm going back to school in 2-3 weeks. So I think during school it was a bit hectic. You know, I like my grades kind of dropped like at the end of the end of the schooling year, because I had everything going on, and I started to like take UGC more serious, and I didn't really focus on school too much because I didn't have like a proper system set up. I was just replying to emails while being in school, doing all this stuff, wasn't focusing on school too much. And that's the thing I want to do now. I want to like set up proper systems so when I go back to school, I can batch film everything, let's say on weekends or like after school, so I don't have to worry about it too much at school. And yeah, it's all about systems at the moment. So I'm not too worried if I'm going to be hitting $5,000 this month, $10,000 in the next 8 months. I don't care at the moment. I just want to keep everything organized. So that's my main goal right now.
I remember hearing that you were like in the school bathroom and you're like texting, pitching, like doing some UGC, like business stuff in the freaking bathroom on your break in school. Did I hear correctly?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
what do your teachers think of that?
No, they don't really know. My dad loves what I do. He just says like time management. I can't be focusing on school and UGC at the same time. I'm not gonna achieve as much. So he said time management. Like when you're at school, focus on school. When you're at home, focus on other stuff like sport, UGC, and stuff. So that's what I want to start doing now. I want to, you know, balance my life. I can't be, when I'm at the gym, I can't be focusing on UGC, focusing on school. When I'm at the gym, I focus on purely doing the gym activities. So that's pretty much it. My parents are fine with it. They actually really like what I do. So
yeah, wonderful. So for you, just for the people that are trying to understand, we'll talk about your goal in a second, but so we can figure out where you are right now, how much would you say over even the past 3 months, like you've made month by month with UGC?
The past 3 months, so December, November, and October, maybe altogether around like $6,000. Obviously, it's not as much as I would have imagined, so probably more like $6,000, $7,000. But I was just in that stage of like learning and implementing all these systems. So as I said, that's not my main goal. But like as I'm coming into this new year, I definitely have to flip the switch and start actually putting the foot down, start pitching, because I didn't have a proper system set up with pitching. As I came into like the end of December, early January, I'm already seeing like massive results of pitching. I'm already having like $1,000 of UGC deals lined up after the first 2 weeks of pitching. So
wow, how recent was this?
I'm actually talking to a brand right now it's a really big brand here in Australia. It has like 150,000 followers. It's some sleeping pills or something like that, some organic, and I'm doing like $500 for a test video. And this is actually a really good opportunity because they really like my content, and I offered them like a test bundle for 2 videos or something, and they agreed to it. And I said like, how about we jump on a call after I share with you these videos? And to be honest, I never really jumped on like a proper professional brand call yet, but I've went on like I'm in these school meetings and stuff, so I'm building the skill of talking, you know, the communication skills. But I don't know, it's just a leap I have to take. And you have like so much material now. Yeah, I have so much like guidance and material, so why not? I can't keep waiting around just pitching normally and talking through Gmail. I have to actually take the leap, and that's when I can 10x my income from just going on brand calls. Yeah, so
100%.
That's
It's
what I want.
taking that leap. Like when you're scared and when you like know you don't have the skill set, the best way to actually adapt the skill set is just to do it. Because imagine yourself after 10 brand calls. Imagine after 20, 30, 50,
Yeah,
100. You'll be unrecognizable, you know?
yeah. Just even this is building my communication skills. Talking like, imagine this is a brand call. I'm talking like, yeah, $500. Yeah, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
learning as I go. So I don't know. Hopefully, I can. This can be my first brand call. Hopefully, like in the next couple of weeks, and I can turn this into a big retainer.
100%. Okay, you've made like 6, 7K over the past few months with UGC, which is still you're crushing it as a teenager. A lot of adults don't even hit that with UGC. So you should definitely give yourself some credit. But moving forward here, Andreas, in 2026, like what is your goal with that timeline and the number, you know?
Yeah, I mean, these first couple of months, I'm not expecting to hit, $10,000 a month, $7,000 a month. I mean, it can happen for sure, but I already have some retainers lined up. So I calculated everything I should be hitting on average $3,000 a month just from like 2, 3 retainers. And then if I start pitching, start communicating more, getting more brand deals, and then like another couple $1,000. So hopefully in the next couple of months I'll be hitting $5,000 to $7,000, and then from there I'll start expanding. Like as I hit June or July, I'll be hitting the higher numbers. So it just comes with time at the moment. I don't want to be rushing everything, and then I half-ass everything. Like I don't complete or don't finish anything I start. So
Yeah, you're taking it step by step. Start with 3K, jump to 5 to 7, and then jump to 10. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. How fast you're moving. It's January. 6 months. If I'm doing the math correctly, it's 6 months until June, right? So 6 months. I think you could crush it. You have 6 months, right? I think you could crush it and hit 10K by June.
yeah, let's see. I mean, I feel like I could.
Speak it into existence, my
Yeah,
friend.
I
Speak
could.
it into existence. I think that if you have it in your brain and you have those steps, right? You know exactly the little gears and the little mechanics that I'm helping with to get you there, right? I think that you can blow it out of the water. I'm not gonna lie, with your content background, with your background in just UGC, and also same time, your background, the most important thing in your mind and how you operate in your mind. You're a go-getter, you have discipline, you're crushing it. Brother, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time, and we can bend that time, right, to our advantage by just taking more action with more intensity, right?
Hmm. Yeah, for sure. I
Awesome.
mean,
Where can people find you on social media?
my Instagram is Andreas_UGC. I don't know how to share it here.
I'll link it for you.
You link it, yeah. Andreas
Yeah,
on UGC, and
I'll link it.
TikTok is the same, but that's pretty much where you can find me. So if you can
Awesome.
drop a follow, that would be great.
Guys, go follow Andreas. His content is so inspiring. Look at his content, have it inspire you to create some content. And yeah, thank you so much, Andreas, for hopping on with us. And until next time, all right?
Until next time. Thank you
All
so
right.
much.